Hello and good morning, dear students. Today we are moving on with our seventh chapter, Getting to Know Plants. In our last class, we have discussed about leaves, the process which are taking place in leaves, means the transpiration, the photosynthesis. Next, we have discussed about roots, taproot, and fibrous roots. And today we are going to discuss about flower, its parts, and how pollination takes place, how reproduction takes place in flowers. So, flower is the reproductive part of the plant and has following parts. Means for reproduction, there is a necessity that flower is present in a plant. So, starting from flower, the first is stamen part. So, stamen is the male reproductive part and is of two parts called anther and filaments. Means stamen consists of two parts, anther and filament. So stamen part is called the male reproductive part of plant. Stamen consists of two parts. First one is anther and filament. As anther, pollen grains are present inside the anther part. So it consists pollen grains and filament which provides support to the anther part and protects the anther from flowing down. So filament is an supportive part and anther is the part of the male present on flower. Let's have understand with the help of a flower. So these are the stamen part of the plants, in which the topmost are anthers and behind anthers below anthers there are filament present. So filament provide support to these anthers. These yellow parts are the stamen part of the plants. Now the next, moving on to the pistils. Pistils or carpels have same name. Pistil is the female reproductive part of the plant, or we can say flower part. It consists of four parts. The first one is stigma, style, ovary and ovule. You are having the carpel or pistil part. Carpel pistil has stigma, style, ovary and the ovule. Four parts are the female reproductive parts of the flower. The first one is stigma. The pollen grains enter through stigma by pollination. Means when pollination takes place, pollination means the entrance of anther to the female reproductive part, means anthers transfers to the pistil part and anthers enter the female reproductive part with the help of stigma. Means the topmost layer of the female reproductive part is called stigma. So anthers enter through the stigma part. The next one, style. It is the part behind stigma for passing pollen grains. Means the topmost part is called stigma and behind stigma there is a tube-like structure which provides path to the anthers. So style is this tube-like structure. Third one is ovary. It is the covering of ovule. The ovule is present inside the ovary. So ovary is a protective layer for ovule. Means it is the covering of the ovule. Ovule is present inside the ovary part. The next is ovule. Inside ovary, pollen grains reproduce with ovule. Means pollen grains from the stamen part enters through stigma. After reaches stigma, it travels from the style part, means the tube-like style. After traveling from style, there is a layer of ovary. So pollen grains enter from ovary inside the ovule. Inside ovary the reproduction takes place. Means the pollination takes place. The pollen grains combines with the ovule to produce more flowers and plants. The next we are moving on to petals. It is the coloring leaves of the flower. You are having these coloring leaves, means the pink color. These are called petals. So these all are petals. Inside petal there are stamen present. Stamen have anthers and filaments, and in between this there is ovary present. The next part is sepals. Sepals are present at the last and it provides support to the whole flower. As we are having flower, there is present sepals. So these are sepals which provides support to the plant. Means this sepals protects the petals from flowing down. It protects the stamen from flowing down. Means it is a supporting part of the flower. So it's all about our today's class. We have discussed about flower, its parts, and how pollination takes place, how more fruits and flowers and plants are reproduced. Hope you all understood. Now we have some practice questions for you. The first question is, define the function of a stem. The next fill-ups are, a fibrous root plant has dash venation. A taproot plant has slash venation. Ovary is situated in dash part of pistil. The next is, the process by which plants make food is dash. You have to complete these questions. Next two questions are, explain parts of flower and draw a neat and labeled diagram in support of your answer. Means you have to explain the flower parts with the help of a diagram. The last question is, define transpiration and photosynthesis. You have to give only definitions. Hope you all understood our class, enjoyed our class. Meet you soon in our next class. Have a great day and goodbye.